Even if we were feeling down, which we weren't, but even if we were, this would have cheered us up, because in walks a ray of sunshine in the form of Martine McCutcheon. You look well. Look at that. You look like a perky pixie. We've just had one go out. We've got another one come in. You're looking great.
How are you? Brunette pixie.
Well,
no, I am looking well because I've been going to the gym. I've been eating well, looking after myself.
That's all you need to know. And you get your... Is it 5 a day we're meant to have? How many?
5 a day, yes.
5 a day? Do you get 5 a day? You don't get 5 a day, do you?
5 a day what?
5 a day vegetables.
Fruit and vegetables. Yeah, fruit and vegetables. I try.
You probably get 3 a day, don't you?
Yeah.
If you get 3 a day, you're doing okay. I don't know why they started this whole 5 a day
count
thing.
if I had 3 grapes.
Yeah. Grapes don't count on their own, nor do foam bananas, okay?
Oh.
I've tried to get them, Martin. So you're looking great, and life is going well for you?
Life is going very well. I'm very happy.
You have a man in your life right now?
I do. I've had a man in my life for 3 years.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's good for me.
That's a well surprise. Well, because I know Martine, she's quite choosy.
I am quite choosy, actually, and you know, if it doesn't work out, then you have to move on. And luckily, I've met someone absolutely gorgeous, and I have to say, finally in my 30s, I'm the happiest I've ever been.
This is Bill Nye, is it?
Yeah, of course, Bill Nye. Yeah, Bill Nye. Oh, he's gorgeous, Bill. I love Bill, actually.
Yes.
He's a very sexy man. But no, my man's called Jack, and he's with Universal. He's a singer-songwriter.
Oh, wow.
And his
has he had
coming
stuff out? His
album's coming out later on this year.
Is he what we would call buff, or as the kids say, hench?
He's he's quite, you know, he's lean, and he's got, you know, ringlet curly hair. I love a good head of hair like yourself.
Curly hair though, curly hair.
Yeah, but curly hair, gorgeous
Was
hair.
there a moment where you thought, I've got to get past the curls? I've got to just ignore the curls?
I kind of just wanted to dive in.
So you like the curls?
Yeah, I love the curls.
What colour are the curls?
They're kind of just a brown.
Russety gold.
Yeah, all right.
Let's say that. Russety gold, okay? I think that sounds nice and just brown.
Yeah, but it's, you know, we're happy. We're a very musical household. Neighbours probably hate us.
So,
but yeah,
so you
great.
jam along with him, you sing along with him, because you have a fine voice.
Yeah, we've been writing some stuff together, and whether, you know, he does it, I do, or another act does it, you know, it'd be nice to get somebody out there and maybe do a Kathy Dennis, write a song for someone, you never know.
The sound of that. So when you get home in the evening, you kick off his shoes, he gets out the guitar, you just sit down together and start jamming?
Sometimes we do, yeah. I mean, sometimes we don't. We just sort of sit there and don't say much at all.
Ignore each other, as we all do.
As you do, in a healthy relationship.
In separate rooms on the internet.
Yeah, that'd be good. No, but we're very, very happy. We live in Battersea together, and I'm in a good place, actually.
Well, how lovely to hear. And without wishing to rush things...
What?
Will you be getting married?
Are you getting your hat, babe?
Are you going to be getting married? Will you be having children?
I don't know. I think it's something we both want to do, but he's younger than me.
Well, let him get started first. Let him get his career underway. There's plenty of time. You've got plenty of time.
I just want him to do it when he wants to. There's nothing worse than when women sort of say, I've been engaged, but I kind of pushed him to do it, and I feel like he did it for all the wrong reasons.
Look, Martine, you'll be fertile for decades. You don't have to rush it.
I look like
That's what I've said to you, Andy, on a regular basis.
Yes.
I said, you've got years of fertility left. You don't want to rush it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you're in, not because normally we've had Martine, it's normally a film or it's a TV thing, but this is a different thing altogether for you.
Yeah.
This is the world of literature that Martine McCutcheon is conquering in with her book, The Mistress. Well, tell us about this, Martine.
It all started out as a TV idea. I was writing a synopsis for ITV, I think it was, and they just said, look, you know, would you go away and think about writing, you know, the book so that we can get, script editors to work on it from there.
So it's actually in story form, laid out first with characters and everything, and then they can work backwards from that?
Yeah. And kind of use it as a Bible, if you like. And so I kind of found myself saying, you know, yes, and not realising just the huge amount of work I'd need to do. And being a celebrity, couldn't believe that they wanted me to write it myself.
So you didn't get someone, I would have assumed normally they'd say, we'll put you together with this person here, and
no,
you just...
apparently because I'd written a synopsis, normally a synopsis is about 2,000 words long, and they kind of saw that I had sort of my own sense of style, and my voice very much kind of comes out in it, and they said that they loved it, and would I go away and write the book? And it's not an avenue I ever thought I'd go down. And it's
that must have been exciting to hear, though. I mean,
it
must
was
have been daunting.
lovely. It was really nice, and the good thing about writing is that I can be whoever I want to be in that book. I don't have to just play the part that I'd be cast as. I can be everybody in it, and it's quite sensual and quite racy in places which I might not get the chance to play. I'm normally the girl next door, the tart with the heart, so it's quite nice to do that.
So you've written some saucy scenes in here as well.
There are some saucy moments.
Now, how's that to write? Because they can be disastrous. There's even an award for bad sex scenes in literature, which of course you don't want to see yourself up for that. How do you get yourself in the right frame of mind to write that kind of thing?
I kind of just tried to stick to where I was in the story and think about, you know, all the things that are going to turn the readers on.
Yeah, so the things you've done in the bedroom. And
yes, of course, you know, you have to write about what you know. Yeah, so yeah, and I just used to put on some nice music and put myself in the mood.
Perfume?
Yeah, I've got Boudoir on today, actually. Bit of Vivian
Boudoir,
Westwood.
pour l'homme.
Yes.
So you sat down and you finished it and it's out. Now, are you going to be making more of these, or is it going to be turned into a TV show?
Funnily enough, I was taken by my literary agent to the Wolseley for lunch.
Well, that's a proper place to go for writers, you see. If it was TV, you'd be at the Ivy.
The book's about, you know, it's the mistress. It's all about falling in love with a married man, and she meets him in the Wolseley. So that's why he took me there, and basically to say that it's sold over 120,000 copies already in a couple of months. Wow,
congratulations. That's a proper hit.
Yeah, number 5 times bestseller.
Wow.
And would I like to do another book? Apparently the publishers want me to do another book, so I'm over the moon.
You go, girl.
Yeah, Jackie Collins, eat your heart out.
Yeah, and obviously this is a part that you could quite happily and easily play, because we describe her as Mandy Sanderson, turning 30, well, you're younger than that, everything going for her, dark ebony hair, flashing black eyes, flawless skin, and a job she loves, looking for true love. So obviously part of you must be thinking...
Supermodel version of me, yeah.
But you'd like to play that, and is it going to happen?
I'd love it for it to happen. I want to just talk to some producers. Now that I've written the book, I've stuck to my word, and hopefully they'll stick to theirs, and we can start cracking with making it a TV series, because, you know, the Americans do it so well, like, you know, the Sex and the Cities and, you know, the Ugly Bettys, and I think we should do something like that. We either do The Office or a period drama, and it'd be nice to get like a working title movie but for TV.
You're right, we get those kind of things right very easily, it seems, and we do the period dramas better than they do, but they do the kind of glossier modern stuff. Somehow they pull that off.
And we can do it with film. Working title have proved again and again we can do it with film, but we don't seem to do it that often with TV, and I would love to turn this into a TV show. Whether I'm in it or not, it would be great to say that was my baby, that was my project, and look, it's up there. It'd be great.
How exciting. What's the title of the next book going to be called? Do you know that yet? The first one's The Mistress.
The first one's The Mistress. I don't know. Maybe it'd be The Actress.
Let's have a think. We'll put some music on, we'll chat with you, we'll see if we can come up with an idea for you while this is playing. But you're currently on Radio 4 as well. We mentioned Bill Nye, but there's a play on Radio 4 at the moment with Bill in it.
Yes, with Bill. It's fantastic.
Do you like doing radio drama? Is that fun? It must be easier in some ways than doing TV.
It's nice because you don't have to kind of, you know, be on show. You know, everything's all in the voice, and you do genuinely act it out, which is lovely, but you don't have all eyes on you. It's just all ears on you instead.
And so
which
presumably
is nice.
You can slob up just wearing whatever you want as well. You can just put the costume on, something tight-fitting. That's a much nicer way.
I have a thing about shoes. If I'm doing a glamorous part, if I'm wearing heels, then I feel fantastic. If I'm wearing flats, then I know I'm slobbing out.
So you would still wear high heels if you're playing glamorous part, even on radio?
Yeah, so I did wear heels for some of the scenes with Bill.
That's what
called him Charles because that's his character's name.
That's how Laurence Olivier worked as well, was it? If you saw him in pumps, you know he's playing a commoner. But if he had the high heels on, he was a king. This must be exciting for you. This is so nice because I'm sure I don't know if you felt that, but I'm sure a lot of people must have thought Martine can't write. Why is she doing this book? Did you encounter that? Did anyone say that?
I mean, early on there was all this kind of hoo-ha about the fact that, you know, I probably hadn't written the book, and
well, I must admit, when I was given a copy, I thought, oh, this was probably ghost written, and
and that is, you know, fair enough that people have that assumption because, you know, people kind of that are known they do get put into that bracket of like they can't possibly string a sentence together. Never mind.
I don't think Jordan's read one of her books. Never mind written any of them.
But I did actually genuinely, you know, write the whole thing. Loved it. My mum's been a successful writer. She had a number 1 times bestseller, and she's done really well. So she helped me with it, and she lives in France. So I went out there, and it was quite funny. I had to read out the sexy scenes to her, and she was typing them up with a fag and just turning over her shoulder, going, "Do you know what? I know we're close, but this is taking it to a whole new level." Especially as I was reading it out like a shopping list.
Well, you don't want to be emoting. You don't want to be giving it plenty when it's just you and your mum sitting by a pool with a cigarette on the go.
But after too many coffees, we kind of were in hysterics about certain things. But she was really good. She really helped me. But I'm so proud of it. I really am, because not many people say that they've actually written a book, and they talk about it, but they don't do it. And I've done it.
Well, it's a dream for a lot of people. And you know, I like the fact they're obviously marketing it and making it look like it would well be a series. Because often, you know, when you have these books which are dismissed often as chick lit, which is a bit unkind of them, but certainly they always like to have a book which has a distinctive design, and yours has got that. So if you did do another one, it would...
I just wanted to steer clear of, you know, bubblegum pinks. I said, please don't put any bubblegum pinks on it. Let's keep it nice and sexy. So normally, it's black and red. It's
pastel colours normally, with a cartoon girl in a car with some shopping bags, and there's either a champagne glass or an engagement ring.
How many of these have you read?
Oh, I love them. I love them. Men are always terrible.
No, I think, you know, this is it is quite a sensual book, and it's all about how women can be so in charge of their lives and in charge of their destiny, and so can men, but there are some things you can't control and some things you can't choose, and that is who you fall in love with.
My copy here, I think our copy has been around the office, but someone scraped off a bit of the knee there, which is a bit, you know. I don't think I can relate
That's
with
probably
this.
the special offer sticker.
I can't enjoy this as a sumptuous read if part of her leg's missing, frankly. I'm sure that if you actually went and store-bought it, you get it. The book is called The Mistress. It's still available now, and the follow-up will be with you, I don't know when. When will you...
I'll get cracking when I can.
And how long will it take, do you think?
Well, that one took a year, but now that I'm a bit more experienced, I'm not sure. I have to see.
Be with you by May?
Yeah.
But you must have the idea already. You've got a story idea in your head for
Well, to be honest, like I said, I didn't know I was even going to be doing this one, and I didn't know that they'd want me to write another book. It wasn't a career that I thought I was going to have. My main focus is going to be trying to get this turned into a TV thing. As you said, it's a really good thing to do, and get it over to America. That would be amazing.
Oh, that would be great. Well, you know what? I suspect that if anyone can make it happen, you will.
Yeah.
Because I think when you set your eyes on things, you get it going on. But I'm so pleased for you. It's so lovely to see you again. You look fantastic.
Thank you, darling. So do you.
Yeah, well, thank you very much indeed.
You wouldn't believe Ed flew.
No, exactly. You know why? Dock footlights, that's why. I'm working through it. Andy, on the other hand, looks like he's just come off a building site. Like
Thanks very much.
No effort whatsoever.
We've got to go to the news.
That shirt's never seen an iron, has it?
No, it never hasn't.
OK. Great to have you here, Martine. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely year.
Thanks, darling. Lots of love.
Thanks for listening. I hope you join us again next week.